Another thing. Hummus shouldn't be a thing.
Wait,
it's
what?
not a real color that should be eaten.
Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo, Lane, and Nick Smith. And today we're talking controversial topics. But first,
we need to say, if any of you watched my tie-dye video, Matteo's wearing the shirt finally. Do you love or do you love?
we're calling Christy Cello.
The most...
Christy, you're on the podcast with me and Nick.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Nick.
We'd like you to talk to us about your experience of being a Claymate.
Oh my God. Oh, gosh.
First, tell us what attracted you to Clay Aiken. Like, what was your feelings as a 12-year-old watching American Idol or 14-year-old, and what was happening?
A lot was happening below the border for me at that time. And it was his voice. It was when he sang like a bridge over to
I remember that.
So good.
And what were you attracted to him?
Honestly, yes. Because as you know, at the time, I had only dated gay men because I did a ton of theater.
You didn't know any better.
I didn't know any better. And so he was my type. He was my type on paper. And, also, I will say, too, I don't remember there being many other men that season that were really, that I was interested in. I just remember him and Ruben stuttered.
And did you go to his concerts?
No, I wish. I couldn't afford them. My family did not have that kind of money. Because I was a sophomore in high school. And as I told you this, I'm not kidding. The day of the American Idol finale, I made a shirt that I wore to school that said Claymate on it. like a playmate. And it said Claymate. And my teacher said it wasn't appropriate, so I had to go to my gym locker and wear my smelly gym shirt for the rest of the day.
What?
Because she wouldn't let me wear it to school.
Christy, what was your reaction when he lost?
Devastation.
Did you cry?
Yes. Oh, I watched live and I wept. And the stakes were high back then. You didn't realize, this was before, the Jennifer Hudsons, where, people can still be successful. They come out third or fifth or whatever. This was before that. This was season 2. So, I didn't know that Clay had a future. I thought it was over for him. I wasn't sure if I'd ever see him again after the show.
To be fair, you didn't.
I will say that he has the gayest version of Joy to the World. It's literally, Joy to the world, the Lord has come. It's just so gay.
Do you still have the Claymate shirt?
Do you still have the shirt, Chrissy, the Claymate shirt?
No, I wish I did. If I did, I would wear it proudly, though. But I do not. I don't know what happened to it. And I think, after that, too, I continued to watch American Idol, but Clay, I think more so than any other contestant, more so than Kelly Clarkson, was, my reason for watching the show. I thought his voice, oh my God. Remember, and then after the show, he came out with that single, If I Was Invisible, I would just watch you in your room. Do you remember that song?
Yes.
My God, Christy, you're getting wet now thinking about it.
Also, it's Clay, we know you're not thinking about a woman. Who are you?
If I was invisible, I'd go to the boys' locker room. Well, Christy, thank you so much for sharing your experience about Clay Aiken with us. This is how we opened our episode.
I'm honored. I love you guys.
Love you. Bye, Christy.
Bye.
Bye.
Clay Aiken, a controversial topic.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King.
Okay.
I really lost my voice this weekend at Six Flags.
Thank God.
Okay, we have some controversial topics, everybody.
Just talk
Talk about American Idol.
We have 10 minutes left. We did 5 full minutes on Clay Aiken with Christy Cello.
He's controversial.
Well, that was controversial.
Toilet paper orientation. Should the roll hang over the top or under the bottom?
Over the top.
Okay, toilet paper should hang on the bottom.
What?
Over the top, I don't understand. My brain can't make it work over the top. On the bottom, I can see how much is left. I can tear it, and then there's not that flap over. Is there a rule to it? I mean, at least I'm wiping my ass. You have it on top?
Yes.
What
That's
about you,
the
Chris?
normal thing.
I think on top.
Well, what's...
No thoughts?
I just assumed everyone did on top. The bottom doesn't even make sense because then you're like, when you rip
pull.
it,
You're
it's,
pulling.
yeah, but then when you rip it like on top, you hold it against it and rip, and it's a clean rip.
It's a clean rip on the bottom.
Well, you gotta do like some.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
What's the correct order for preparing a bowl of cereal?
Cereal and then milk.
Yes.
And then add more cereal when you haven't finished the milk. But
Well,
again,
is-
I
are
like
people-
soggy cereal, so I let it sit.
No, wait a minute. Are people putting in milk then the cereal?
Uh-huh.
Some people do, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What? Okay, now when you put in your cereal, I saw this. When you pour in the milk, do you put it in one spot or do you pour it all over? Like when you're dumping in the milk, are you dumping it in one spot or are you pouring
all
it around?
over. So
I put one spot and then mix it around, which I heard was the correct way to do it.
there's no correct way.
There's a correct way, and the way that I do it is the correct way.
Is it acceptable to sleep with socks on? Or should
Never.
They be...
I don't like sleeping with
No.
socks on.
I don't
like
sleep with
porn with
anything.
people that have socks on. If you're wearing socks and you're having sex and you're on video, it just I can't.
If someone broke into my home or there was a fire in the night and I had to leave, I would be fully naked. I don't sleep with anything on because
you don't have any, you sleep completely naked.
completely.
I sleep with underwear on.
No.
Yeah,
why?
because I don't like sleeping naked. Your balls get stuck to your thighs.
Yeah,
or...
but in under it's all compressed.
no,
and
I
then
want
you're
it to be like tucked, like in its place, so that way it's not like
no,
this
I
all night.
just want to free flow while I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Ah, the wonderful world of pistachios. Look, pistachios have literally come out of their shells. I know something about that. I came out of my shell when I was 13. But these have a better taste, okay? And with less work for you to do. Less cracking, more snacking. Wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors come in a variety of award-winning flavors, including chili roasted, honey roasted, sea salt and vinegar, smoky barbecue, sea salt and pepper, and my newest favorite addition, jalapeno lime. Spice lovers, go nuts. See what I did there? It's time to get spicy with the wonderful pistachios' newest no-shell flavor, jalapeno lime.
With a wide range of flavors, there's a wonderful pistachios product for every taste bud and occasion, from enjoying with family and friends, which Matteo, you don't have any, or taking them with you on the go. Savory, salty, smoky, spicy, or Matteo, or sweet, wonderful pistachios, no shell flavors are delicious snacks that consumers can feel good about. I'd love to feel good about something. Next time you're shopping for snacks and you are craving something crunchy and satisfying, which I always am, ditch the bag of chips and grab wonderful pistachios, no shells. Your body and your taste buds will thank us.
And the more you eat, the less I have to talk to you. Snack healthy when you are on the move.
But where should they go to learn more?
I'm so glad you asked. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. So where is that again, Nick?
Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. That's WONDERFULPISTACHIOS.com.
Burgers with or without condiments?
Burgers with just
Birds?
cheese. Burgers.
Burgers.
I hate pickles. Pickles are just
Ugh.
cucumbers sitting
the
in their own
worst
piss.
food on
If
the planet.
you ask for no pickles, 8 pickles show up on your plate. I hate saucy, like mayonnaise. Like I just want.
I'm going to say something, and I'm looking directly in the camera so you all hear it. If I go to a restaurant and it does not list that a pickle will be on said plate as part of the dish, and you bring the plate out and there's a pickle on it, I will not eat it. And you've ruined half the food because it's touching it, smells like pickle piss. Whoever's at the table has to pick it up. I won't touch it.
Wait a minute, Nick. I think you meant to say I'll send it back. You just yelled at a restaurant that you paid for their food and you're not going to eat it. They don't care.
You pay at the end. And I'll still pay,
You don't send it back?
but I won't be happy.
Well,
It depends. If someone at the table, if it hasn't touched too much, I'll have someone at the table pick it off. But if it's like on top of something, I
But if
can't
it ruins
eat
the
it.
fries, it always touches the bun, then it soaks
I
up with the
can't
bun,
eat it.
and then you can't eat it because the bun tastes like pickle, and you didn't want pickle. But then when you say you don't want pickle, people make fun of you because you eat like an 8-year-old, and you're like, I don't want the pickle. So, pickles are very controversial.
But did the
and
print-
I just don't like them. They shouldn't exist. They're a disgusting color. You've mutated a cucumber.
Horrible. Did the printing press make it illegal for you all to add an asterisk and say this comes with pickles? Like, add it to the menu.
Yeah, it is a giant piece of food sitting on your plate, and there's no
that
mention of it.
No one wants.
I will literally-
You know it's a controversial food. Stop it. Next. And another thing, hummus shouldn't be a thing.
Wait,
It's not a
what?
real color that should be eaten.
What?
It's a weird texture. It's adult baby food. I
Nick.
don't like it. It tastes weird. It shouldn't be something that you're eating. It feels like you're eating out of a jar of baby food. I don't want it. I don't like it. And big food companies are hawking it like it's the thing right now.
Nick,
Sabas, is that the company?
Nick, you are insane. Hummus is so good. It's literally ground up chickpeas, sometimes with garlic, olive oil. It goes great on a hot pita bread. It goes great. You can even have it like at the cellar, I'll have hummus on the side. You can have it like on chicken. It's not baby food. It's such good food. Hummus is such good food.
You're eating baby food.
Okay, Nick, you literally
If
only
something
eat...
looks the same coming out of you as it did going in, not right. Not right.
Nick, your digestive system is so fucked up. If you ate Trick cereal, it would come out Trick cereal.
Why does corn not digest?
I don't know. There must be some kind of chemical that doesn't really have the acid in your stomach doesn't really mess with it.
Really makes you think, huh?
I hate when you say that. It's your excuse to get out of actually having to think. You're sick.
But it's the only food that
I want
doesn't.
everyone to know this is our 7th episode we've recorded today, and we're in a delusion.
It really.
We started this
is the
episode
only
with Clay
food that
Aiken.
doesn't digest, though.
Okay.
Is it ever acceptable to wear socks with sandals?
So slides like
Yeah,
sandals.
maybe.
Yeah.
I guess.
Is it better to call or text someone when trying to communicate?
I call.
Text.
That's not true. You call more than you text.
It depends
you
on the
call
situation.
Me like 7 times
If it's
a
someone
day.
I'm close with, I'll call. But if it's like
That's what
work,
they're asking.
But if it's work related or something, I'll email or text. I don't ever call first.
Should you fold your pizza slices or eat them flat?
Sometimes you have to fold it. It depends on the kind of pizza you
I
get.
eat mine with a fork.
All your pizzas? Even like a New York slice you're walking down the street?
No, that I'll fold. But
I'll fold because then you
usually-
eat it from the side. Even sometimes like Naples style pizza you fold a little bit.
But
or like
usually the
fold
pizza
into
that
itself.
I'm eating most of the time is Domino's, and that I eat with a fork. Because I don't like things on my hands. I don't like my hands to be greasy or sticky or like wings. I can't. I can't.
How many times is
And
it-
another thing, restaurants, there's not a napkin shortage. If you're giving out messy food, give extra napkins. Okay? Give some wet wipes. Those little packets. I shouldn't have to like look like a 7-year-old with shit all over my face and hands being like, "Can I have some more napkins?" They should just be there.
Nick is only passionate about fast food and TV.
Big restaurants coming at us now.
Lizzo comes back after us. She's angry at us about the oceans.
How many times is it acceptable to use a towel before washing it?
Well, what did you do with the towel?
I mean, you should wash your towels pretty regularly, I think. Or I have a stack of towels that
Same. I have
use,
like
so it's
8
like,
towels that I'll just...
yeah, you kind of put in rotation. Because otherwise,
I mean,
after like a few days, it's like, now we're just...
I was going to say, I use the same towel maybe 3 days, and then I swap it out.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, depends. But I shower a lot. I'm showering...
I was going to say,
How many times a day do you shower?
So in the summer, I shower twice a day, so I'll
Yeah.
probably swap out the towel every 2 days.
Right.
But in the winter, I'm showering once a day, so maybe every 3 days, maybe 4 days. But now a cum rag, like a brick, shatters.
Should you brush your teeth before or after breakfast?
But after, always after. Always after.
It just depends on my schedule.
I don't...
Like if I'm leaving the house and then I'm stopping at Dunkin' and going about my day, I'm not going to stop at Dunkin' and come back.
Well, okay, let's say
So
you're
I've already
let's say you're
brushed my
at
teeth.
home. Because like if I'm making breakfast at home...
After.
Yeah, after. So you don't like ruin the flavor with mint.
Yeah.
If there's one piece of food left, is it fair game or should you leave it for someone else?
What?
It depends on how long it's been there and what time of day it is. But, I mean, why should they have it over you?
I guess it's situational. Like if you're eating dinner with someone and they made 4 pork chops and you had 2 and they had 1 in that amount of time and they're a slow eater, then the other one is obviously for them. But I would ask, are you going to have that? And if they say no, then I'm taking it.
Are almonds in chocolate bars a delightful addition or an
Awful. I hate
unwelcome
almonds. They need to
distraction?
mind their own business. It's enough. When you get mixed nuts, they should just say almonds with friends because it is 1,000 almonds. And then there's the ones you want, the cashews, the peanuts, and the walnuts. The almonds are hard. They're not the most tasty thing on the face of the planet. And they're not supposed to be milk. They're creating like a huge drought problem in California. It's enough with the almonds. I'm not a fan of almonds. Stop it. I don't want your almond peanut butter or your almond butter or whatever. I don't want your almond. I don't want your mix. I want mixed nuts with no goddamn almonds. I have literally on planes eaten just the other nuts and it's still full of just almonds.
What? Almonds are like my favorite nut, and I don't even like chocolate, but if I'm going to eat chocolate, I want almond in it.
No, I don't. I want it with chocolate with peanut butter or peanuts or peanut butter or chocolate, anything but an almond. It just ruins the day.
You ruined my day. Anyways, thank you for watching and listening to another episode of our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to our Patreon. Please leave a review. And until next time,